for the longest time, a lot of people don't realize is I've actually been quite fascinated with up armoring as far as, you know, bulletproofing a vehicle. It's always been something that's fascinated me for the longest time. I even thought about doing it my damn self. So being able to be out here at Taran's spot and then being able to watch them send rounds into these vehicles behind me and them not going through is kind of freaking awesome if you ask me.
All right, so before we jump into the range footage of this video, I want to give you a little context for why this is even happening. The owner of a company called Cybertruck reached out to me and invited me out to California to be part of a live shooting demonstration, specifically to shoot a Cybertruck.
Eric, tell me a little bit about armored fiberglass.
So armored fiberglass is the thinnest and lightest ballistic product in the world, specifically designed for the Tesla Cybertruck. And it stops anything ballistic 3A, which is anything handgun or anything subsonic. The glass actually captures it.
Yeah.
And you can actually see the shrapnel inside the glass. And then the other cool thing is it features return fire, so you can actually shoot out while you're protected, and they can shoot in, but it stops it.
The demo was hosted at Taran Tactical's facility in Simi Valley, California, and Taran Butler himself was there shooting alongside me.
And none other than Taran Butler from Taran Tactical. Probably seen him in some behind the scenes with Keanu Reeves and John Wick.
On top of that, the lead designer of Tesla, Franz, was also there, along with other Tesla groups to watch this firsthand.
Franz von Holzhausen.
Franz von Holzhausen.
Von Holzhausen, who has been the visionary mastermind behind the sleek, futuristic look of every Tesla model.
You've probably seen this clip before.
Oh my.
His name is Franz von Holzhausen, and he is the lead designer for Tesla.
Now, this part matters. Franz isn't someone you normally see standing on a range watching live ballistic testing. He's the lead designer at Tesla, the guy responsible for how these vehicles are shaped, how materials are chosen, and how design decisions get made long before anything reaches production. So him being there in person wasn't a photo op. This was one of those rare moments where design, engineering, and real-world physics all collide in the same place. For me, this was an easy yes. I've always been interested in up armoring vehicles, not just from an engineering standpoint, but because I've dealt with real world situations where things like carjackings aren't hypothetical. And when you combine that with the idea of pushing the Cybertruck, a vehicle that already has some inherent ballistic resistance, even further, without the usual trade-offs, I was all in.
So we're going to feature all of Taran's handmade guns from all the John Wick movies. And then we're going to move into some rifles. We've even got a SIG next gen, the new standard for the military. So we're basically going to shoot it at both the glass. The doors on this Cybertruck have been up armored. It's 15 millimeters thin. It's the lightest and thinnest in the world. And we're going to showcase this in a little bit, but even after you've been through a drive-by, you can still go through a drive-through. So one of the pieces of glass we're going to shoot inside out and feature return fire. One of them we're going to feature outside in, the same pane of glass. And we'll be able to roll it up and down even after it's been shot through both directions. Super smooth. It's crazy how thin it is.
Yeah, we were talking about the modifications to the inner.
The modifications are minimal.
Now, this is where my interest really spiked. If you've ever looked into vehicle armoring, you already know the trade-offs: weight, thickness, and glass so thick it feels like you're driving through a fishbowl. All that extra weight affects acceleration, braking, suspension wear, and long-term reliability. So anytime someone starts talking about armor that's lighter and thinner, my default reaction is skepticism, especially when you start talking about the kind of rounds we were about to shoot at it. We weren't just talking about handguns. We're going from 9mm all the way up to serious rifle calibers, including the .277 SIG Fury.
All right, so this is one of SIG's newest rifles.
Yeah, I'm Brad Kreiner with 6 Hour Ammunition. I want to talk a little bit to you about the new SIG Fury. It's .277 SIG Fury. Basically, it's a 3-piece design. We figured out how to drive pressures from standard semi-pressures around 55,000 all the way up to 80,000 PSI.
This part honestly caught me off guard. I'd only ever shot the .277 SIG Fury once before. This was my second time touching that rifle, and knowing what that round is designed to do, I fully expected this to be where things started going sideways. I thought we were gonna ease into this, start small and work our way up. Instead, we jumped straight into the deep end, and the glass took it.
I'm gonna send a round through the center of the passenger side, and then I'm gonna shoot one into the door and see what happens.
And now real quick, a word from today's sponsor. Have you ever actually thought about making a living in the firearms industry? Not just shooting, but really understanding firearms, how they work, how to repair them, how to build them, and why they do what they do? If you're into gun repair, ballistics, and actually learning the technical side of firearms, Sonoran Desert Institute might be worth a serious look. SDI offers online courses designed to help you turn that interest into real knowledge and potentially a real career. And here's the big update. You can now enroll in over 20 individual SDI courses without having to commit to a full program. So if you just want to dive into something specific, you can do that. Courses cover things like 1911s, AR platforms, pump shotguns, drones, and more. And if you're already an SDI graduate or you're a friend or family member referred by one, you can also take advantage of special grad credit rate pricing. If you want to see the full list of available courses or learn more, head over to SDI.edu, and I'll also have the link to the individual courses in the description. You can also call them directly at 480-999-4767. Again, that's Sonoran Desert Institute. Go ahead and check them out, and thank you SDI for sponsoring the channel.
Now through the door. Okay, we're clear. Let's go and take a little looky-loo. Wow. Franz, where you at?
Right here.
Come on up. Tell us your reactions to it as I take off the camera. Sorry.
Listening to that thing and looking at that thing. This
So what bullet weight going how fast?
I know.
That's crazy.
And that bullet was singing.
What's the velocity?
How did
on
it
that
feel
bullet?
when you fired? It's 3,000 feet a second.
That's insane. That sounded like it was going through.
I know. It looks like it went through, right?
Let's hit it with a 308 too for fun.
308, 6.5 Creedmoor, whatever you need.
Do you have a 308?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh.
All right, so we're shooting an American Eagle 150 grain 308 bullet at probably about 2,750 feet per second in that ballpark.
Oh. Okay, or 2 times. That's
There
great.
it is.
Yeah.
This was the moment I found kind of funny and also really telling. In demonstrations like this, the people who build the products usually want to control every variable as much as possible. At this distance with rounds like this, one shot tells you what you need to know. Even if you're confident, it'll still stop it. You usually don't shoot it twice because at some point you're just tempting fate. And then Taran just shot it twice and it still took it like it was nothing. That was the point where it clicked for me. This wasn't just working, this was getting a little ridiculous.
Let's go check it out.
And then, yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah, let's just hit it.
Wow, so this is the first shot.
No,
The previous shot.
Yeah, that was
Fury.
Yeah, that one was first.
that's a
top one was mine.
135 grain bullet
Second one, and then that was
at 3,000 feet per second. So it's a lighter weight bullet going faster.
Yeah.
There's a 150 grain bullet at about 2,750 out of this custom gun here. So it's like you're trading off a little bit. You got a heavier bullet going slower, lighter bullet going faster. I don't think either one of them went through.
And what nobody's pointing out,
What?
at this distance, this is fucking insane.
Yeah, still smooth inside.
This is insane. At this distance, for it to help, that's fucking.
Wait, how many yards are we right now?
I know.
How solid?
30.
That is crazy.
30 yards back.
Let's hit it. You're going to hit it with 5.56. Let's go.
Okay.
One
good.
more.
Okay.
One more. There, you're done, done, done.
I don't know. You know what's funny is the 223 looks as big a hit as the other ones.
Wait, but where is the shot? It's here?
You hit here, here, and I think there.
Yeah, you went boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You did perfect. You shot at the
Nothing
perfect
broke.
spot.
That's cool.
You did good.
Still didn't
That's
go through.
cool. It still didn't broke.
No,
That
you're
was
good.
a 5.56.
That is sick.
55 grain bullet at 2,900. It's fast as crap, that brand.
Holy shit.
Out of this 10.5 inch barrel.
Yeah.
Did it go through? What did it hit?
Are you serious?
Nothing. No penetration.
This is actually more ideal what somebody would be dealing with
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they were attacked.
Yeah.
When I watch demonstrations like this, my mind always goes to the real world. I'm not in a war zone, and most people watching this aren't either. From my perspective, what you're far more likely to encounter is 9mm, an AR pistol setup, or something in 7.62 by 39. Don't get me wrong, seeing it stop at 308 is impressive, but what I really care about is whether it can handle the kind of rounds someone could realistically find themselves dealing with.
All right, what are we doing?
Shooting a Cybertruck. You literally just did this.
Oh, okay.
So what we're gonna do is, you have all of the guns here from John Wick. All right?
Pretty much, yeah.
And so we've had a special request. Special request is for you to go in chronological order and shooting that back window.
At this point, we were just kind of having fun. Everything Taran was shooting here is a 9mm, and we already seen it stop that without an issue. So now it's less about testing and more about watching Taran run through the John Wick guns and send rounds into a Cybertruck, which is just kind of entertaining to watch.
John Wick 2 it started.
Okay, so John Wick 3.
No, we start with 2, and then we go to 4.
It's like Evan.
But then we go to a ballerina.
I know. Okay, so we'll start with John Wick 2.
Okay,
that's
a Glock 34.
Okay, perfect.
TTI tricked out. Should I do cup and saucer?
I mean, for entertainment, yeah, sure.
Or the Dirty Harry?
I should do one-handed.
One-handed?
Yeah.
What if I fuck up his truck?
It's not my truck, I don't care.
What I take somebody else's truck. All right, that's the John Wick 2. All right, then we went a little higher level on the next one. It's the John Wick 3 Combat Master. All right, did it go through?
I don't think so.
All right, what's the next gun?
Nope.
All right.
What was the next John Wick movie? What number is it? 5?
No, we're at 4.
Oh, there it is, the Pit Viper.
Pit Viper.
It's got one in the chamber, watch out. It'll bite you.
Right. So now we're on
the movie Ballerina.
All right.
You're gonna shoot this one.
Fair enough.
So it's the very front window. Good shot.
Here's a little inside baseball. I'd never shot this gun before, and I had no idea where it was zeroed. I didn't know the hold, I didn't ask what distance it was set up for. I just picked it up and shot it. And the only thing going through my head was, don't hit the truck, hit the glass, because that would be embarrassing as hell. It's also a good reminder that with red dots, where you hit depends a lot on where that gun is zeroed, especially when you didn't zero the gun yourself. All things considered, I hit where I needed to hit.
Okay, and there's one last one, kind of. There is the Ballerina.
Yeah, this one I have.
Hit the same hole, went through.
Then I purposely tried.
I'm watching you.
Franz, I'll let you do the honors here.
The guys who shot it should open it. See your damage.
Yeah,
They've shot pink before. Yeah. It doesn't look like it went through.
Nothing?
I mean, nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
You need to see more
It's
guns
amazing.
in you. It's more back.
Wow. They all fell down. That's amazing. Oh, one went up.
Now what's interesting, yes, good
So it
eye,
delaminated
Franz.
up here.
So because they shot it high up, it did pucker this right here, but remember that door is shut and the window's up. So guess what that's going to hit as it tries to get out?
The seal.
And the steel. So even in that, you are fully protected. That's a great eye. You can actually make sure it's not hot, but yeah, pull that out of there. And then the jacket right there is really
That's wedged in there.
Can't get that.
So that's, and you're shooting 9 mil on that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are the bullets a little stronger than the ones in the front?
Look, he's holding it. There you go. So it literally captures all of that.
Just to be clear, the armor stopped around. What caught my attention wasn't whether it worked, but how the energy behaved after it did. When you hit high like that, the bullet interacts with the glass differently. The armor still does its job, but the way that the bullet transfers the energy and moves, it's what wasn't what most people expect. This wasn't about failure, it was about watching it work in real time and seeing the crazy shit bullets do.
All right.
Everyone ready? Shooter ready? Stand by. Color me impressed.
Okay.
Nah, the draw was trash.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a small window.
This is the part that really stood out to me. Not just because of the glass, but because of the shooting. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to run 6 or 7 rounds in a straight line across glass and then come right back through the same holes again. Hitting the same spot repeatedly is where armor, especially glass, usually starts to get weak. And Taran just drilled it. Same line, same holes, over and over. Watching him shoot in person is wild. I shoot kind of tense and tight. He just flows. He makes it look effortless. I was impressed with the glass, but I was just as impressed with the guy pulling the trigger.
Franz, please come here for just a second. Let's let Franz come in and...
Nice shot, by the way.
What do you... So what do you notice so far?
Glass is still intact.
Okay.
Did it go through?
Doesn't look like it went through.
Okay. See all the particulate there? Yep. One interesting thing to note, when it comes in, it travels in weird places. It actually captures it right there. Do you see it?
Yeah.
What's that? The bullet?
Yeah.
Down here too. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
the bullets are there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so it,
That's pretty wild.
yes, it catches it and then it,
Oh, that's
I can reload
wild.
them. I can reload them.
You can't reload that shit.
I can reload them.
so let's go ahead and open this up and let's see. Okay, now to be fair, and Franz, if you'll come in here and put your palm all the way over and back, and describe what you're feeling.
I feel the impacts, but nothing came through. No breaks.
Not even close.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is,
Even in the area where it's
with the
concentrated.
3, I mean, that's your training. You can't turn off your training. You're just, I mean, you're in the grouping, 3 right there. NIJ 3A is 9 shots per square foot, but the hope is they're 2 inches apart. You, my friend, helped us show how our glass is thinnest and lightest and best in the world because he had 3 super close. And I mean, can you even feel anything different in that?
I mean, you could feel like this was probably the first shot, second shot, third shot, where it was weakening, but like the first shot, you can hardly even tell.
Right.
Where it's a solo shot, you can't even tell.
And then can you count, how many shots did you shoot?
6 or 7.
It was 7. So can you find, no, that's good. You're an overachiever. I love that about you. You can find 7 fragments in there. Do you see them?
That is wild.
So it literally catches them.
Can we drop the glass?
Oh yeah. Just, you know how the...
Did you guys video that?
Yes. Jeez.
Do it again. Do it again.
Wait, with the bumps?
Yeah.
How is it possible?
That's pretty wild.
It's hitting the bump.
And it's getting a little resistant, so once it hits it, just hit it up again. There you go.
And you go through the drive-through, it heals it all, right?
It does.
Right.
It does.
What really got me here wasn't just how smooth the back of the glass felt. It was the fact that after all of that, the window still worked. You can't stop bullets all day long, but if the window is frozen afterwards, that creates a whole new set of problems. Seeing the glass take multiple hits and still roll up and down like normal, that's when it stopped feeling like a demo and started feeling like something you could actually live with.
It's super impressive. I mean, you talk about it, you hold the glass.
I know, that was so
I
fun.
hold one of those pieces of glass. It's not that much heavier.
Okay, this is the part where my brain really started breaking. At this point, Taran and I were about to sit inside the Cybertruck and shoot out of the same vehicle that had just been shot at. So let that sink in for a second. You can't shoot into the vehicle through this glass, but if you're inside, you can return fire out of it. If you had told me that before today, I would have called bullshit.
Wow. Yeah. All right, how many shots?
I'd say about 25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay, dang.
Bulletproof glass that stops rounds coming in, but still allows you to shoot out? That makes no intuitive sense to me. And honestly, it gave me the same feeling I get when people try to explain special relativity. I don't understand special relativity. I think it sounds like a bunch of bullshit. But the problem is here, I just watched this happen with my own eyes. So maybe it's not bullshit. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to understand it yet. Wait, we're still talking about special theory relativity, right?
That's enough. Oh, these guys.
Wait, get back!
No.
Awesome.
Hey, all right. Okay, they're so
And just when I thought my brain had hit its limits for the day, Taran shot the Cybertruck with a 50 BMG from about 40 to 50 yards away.
Very well. Let's see what happens.
We're not talking about handgun rounds or intermediate rifle calibers anymore. That's a 50 BMG from 40 to 50 yards away.
All right, so let's open up the door. That's the front door. We want the back door. There you go. All right, let's read and react.
Did not penetrate. That is fucking insane.
What are your thoughts?
Unbelievable. That thing was a cannon. It seems impossible. It seems impossible.
I don't know what the fuck he's got going on.
Holy shit. If you described this to me beforehand, I would have said it sounded impossible, but I didn't hear about it. Again, I didn't read about it. Again, I watched it happen.